Ain't got nothing else better to do right now but to show off my katana, my Renshu Mokko Katana, CAS Iberia, CAS, whatever you call it. Actually, it's not CAS, Palchin, sorry. Hanwei, that's what you call it. Yeah. Thank you. I just thought I'd put that up there. What I'm planning to do, yeah, it's sharp. Look at my hand. I just thought I'd segue in from katana to a Bible ministry type of thing. I haven't done swords in a long time. A katana. I got a katana. I got this one right here. I got cold steel over here beside me. Yeah. Well, I would too, I guess. And I got a Chinese machete, war sword machete. And somebody had on there the other day some Hansu war sword. And I was really liking that thing, but I can't do that with it as far as money. But if you ever watch my videos, way back, about a year ago, or a year and a half ago maybe, I'm out there with this right here, and I'm chopping wood with it. And being this is through hardened, and this is 5160, I think. It did a pretty good job. The only thing I didn't really like about this is right here on the very tip. You can see a little bit of it. You kind of roll just a tad. So it's got like a step. You can see just barely. Maybe can. Phone that. Put some light on it. Oh, really? Desert Eagle, huh? Cool. Never heard of those before. It's kind of got a little bit of a roll on here on the Kasaki. The very point here. But the blade, oh my lord. The blade is like super sharp. This has no bohai. This is no bohai. Means it doesn't have a blood groove. It doesn't have a what do you call it? A hamon, because it's like I said earlier, it's through hardened. See right there on the tip, kind of rolled over a little bit when I poked at something. But the blade itself, man, it's like super sharp. It will cut you. A CCI can carry 380. We're gonna do a 380. Yeah, but I got a little bit bored and I thought I'd do this. I like this because it's leather wrapped. This right here, it looks like a leather. And the I forgot what you call the Manuki or what do you call this? Oh shoot! This is the what is this thing? It's fascinating. I forgot some of the names, the Japanese names. This is the Manuki. This is the guard, of course, and this is some of the things you put on here, the brass fittings and stuff. And it's pretty neat. Oh yeah, my mom's got an open carry. You know, well, yeah, license, whatever. She had to go to shooting class and stuff like that. She's 70 years old, you know. But sorry, I see it like this. If I need to carry one of those things, if I need to carry a gun, ooh, then people get intimidated by things like that, and some people you just can't talk to because they're so intimidated by guns. And I guess I got that Andy Griffith mentality. It's just that sometimes you can talk your way out, other times you can't. But I feel like this: if it's the Lord's will that I go, then I go. I don't need to fight fire with fire in some cases, or in a lot of other cases. It's not like I'm going to take a sword to a gunfight either. But yeah, this is a really nice. I was trying to sell this thing. It really was, because even though I like it, I need the money. I already had Amazon. I bought it off of Amazon about 2 years ago. And they're already wanting money now because I hadn't had a lot of money to. This has been paid off. The katana has been paid off for 2 years ago. So they're like, oh, we want money. You forgot the fifth, so we're going to double your money, and you got to pay this bill and the next week's bill plus the late charges. Like, oh, but I haven't even paid my darn cable bill yet. Yeah. Yeah, I think this 5160, and it's got like silicone something. It's got a mirror type of finish to it. And this will do a great job cutting through wood, I tell you. And it's barely got any scarring on it, just a little bit there. But the blade is still fantastic. Yeah. Put this in. Not enough light in here. Not enough light. But that's what that's called. The tip is called a kasaki. And you got the blade. I think it's the same thing with the Warrior Series katanas. Cold Steel, they take a billet and they cut it out. I don't know exactly if they did this with that. With this, right? Did it that with this. But I understand that's what they do. And I've never seen it done. I like for them to have a YouTube video so I can see that. Yeah, so I want to really actually keep it. So you got like one hand, two hands, and you can like really hold it with three hands, but you got to get it like like this, I guess. Hold it certain ways. I tell you what, Bible truth, I've had people get on my videos and they would critique every swing that I made with a sword, a katana, a machete. You're not swinging it right. And it's basically, you got to be involved in Aido with everybody on YouTube to have something, to really swing a sword, a katana. I'm like, look, I don't practice Aido. I mean, I know that I like good angles, and I've been watching this Knife or Death, and every time you watch them, man, they got hit, I think, at a right angle to cut through it. Especially, I don't know if you've ever seen that show with Bill Goldberg in it. Really, one-handed swords. You can do it with this one, but it just gets more power when you do it with two. And that's what I like about swords. I like a belly on them. I like a what do you call it? Like something like a war sword, like something with a curved belly on it, and because if it's just flat, you really can't go straight down for it to cut, or at a certain angle for it to cut. If it's got a belly that part just leads right through it and it cuts all the way through, So the curve on this is pretty neat. Let me see if I can set it up here. I've cut my finger on this thing a couple times. Didn't feel very good, but it is what it is. So I think that's what they call the sorry. That's what the so it's got a nice balance too. See where it is, right about in there somewhere. That's where the balance is right there. So about this part of the blade, that's where it balances out right there. Let's see if I can do it like that. I don't think that's going to work. Cut my finger. There we go. See. There it goes. There's the balance. Very neat. Hey, Rome, come in peace. I noticed, Joe, you had some katana back there in the back of your house there one time. And I thought one time about showing off these, but I never got around to doing it. Yeah. That's the Hanwei. This is the Hanwei, or CAS Iberia, Paul Chin. They all pretty much the same thing. This is the Mokko Renshu Mokko Renshu Katana, or Mokko Renshu Mokko Katana. And these are one of their most famous types of swords. They had some just a little bit more expensive. And this one was one of the best ones that we've had. I've seen people take bamboo mats on there. Yeah, I get a trip out of watching people get on there, and they show off their katanas and their swords and stuff like that. Some of them are real, some of them are fake, and they just do it just to do it on there, just to show they can break it or something other, just. But on most ones, I like the what's it called, that apocalypse thing, zombie apocalypse. I'm getting all nasty. I think I wrote some old stuff on it. Zombie apocalypse swords. It's like 1090. I think this is what this is, 1090, 1095 steel. I've sold this thing about 3 times. Oh, not this one. I'm sorry. This is 5160 Through Hardened steel. I'm talking about my Warrior series cold steel katana. But anyway, it's a very nice sword. This one is. It's got that leather wrapping, really long hilt there. So it's just ray skin right there. I don't know if that's imitation. It looks like it's imitation. Ray skin. Manuki in there. And a Manuki, those little charm things in there, help you get a good grip. So you got one hand here, and they help establish a good grip. One hand over, one hand up. I think this is called, this is called habaki. So a brass thing here, habaki. And Manuki, Megumi, or it's Kasaki, or something like that. I forgot. Anyway, I forget all these Japanese names. Yeah. Yeah, it's I got some cheap ones myself. And but I like the real things. Whenever I had the money, that's whenever got these. That's like when I was buying Bibles as well. And this right here, though, this was a couple $100, a few $100. It came with some instructions and stuff, and and how to. It's really made out of real bamboo, but it's covered in some kind of black stuff that's kind of chipped right there on the end a little bit. See the white stuff? Yeah. I have a bunch of Bibles that I still need to give out or whatever. I got them from the church. Like I said, I meant to send to California, but I never got around to doing it. Whenever they were having those forest fires and stuff, but got lazy or something. But I got them sitting on the table there. Been sitting there for months. It's kind of this thing has like this little sandpaper thing. You can, if it gets too tight, if it's say it gets too tight, then you can kind of sand it down a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, that's my Renshu Mokko Renshu Katana right there. Hanwei, or CAS Iberia. But it just kind of reminds you, God's word. But these are, of course, one-sided. They're sharp on one side, not both ways. This right here is my Cold Steel Warrior Series katana. And like I said, this is the one I sold about 3 times, and I've got it back every time. That shows you how much I miss it. I've had this about 5 years altogether. Whenever I didn't have it, it's somebody else. But you can see the Kasaki it starts from here. This is what you call old Kasaki. This is a long, real long type of Kasaki. The point is, it's longer than the other one over there on the Renshu. Yeah. Yeah, I keep it. Yeah, okay. I won't say nothing because they can't see the comments whenever the video comes through and everything. Nobody can see the comments anyway, so I'll not say nothing. But yeah, that's my Cold Steel katana. It's got a 0 edge, zeroed out. What I mean is, whenever they go to sharpen these things or carve them out from the billets that they make, it goes to a 0 edge. It's honed down to a B. So it's like that, zeroed out all the way down, so you don't have it like a step in it. It doesn't have a profile edge so much as it's like honed down. Yeah, that'd be great. You know what? This one does have a bohai, but it's even though it does have that, it's all one piece of steel. There's no of course, there's no hamon on this one. It's all, like I said, it's got a lot of meat to it. It's probably stronger than a Mokko Renshu or about as, because I've chopped some seriously crazy stuff with this thing, and it's survived. It's still got a really nice edge, and you can really tell here I have better light. It's a really tough chopper katana. And the handle on this one isn't as long as the other one. It's a bit shorter, but that's okay. And Suba, that's what it is, the Suba. That's the name for the guard, it's the Suba. And then you got Manuki and Maguki. The Manuki are like this right here. That's the Habaki. Maguki, this is right here. Well, that's the manuki, this little brass thing right here. That's the habaki, and this is the meguki. These little things inset in here, wrapped up in there, for you get a better grip. And then you got this one right here. It actually has. I think this one really does have the what do you call it? The shark skin, whatever you call it. It has the real shark skin in there, or the stingray skin, or what have you. Um, and like I said, that's an okasaki because of the tip. It's really long. It's longer than the what you might see on a typical katana, and it's good for piercing. And this one right here, the reason why it hasn't rolled because it's got right here, so you can see how wide that is, and that tip, so you don't have it rolling over as much. And that elongated sake, man, it's it's sharp even now. I've had it for years, and it's bad. It's bad boy. No, I haven't had these appraised, but I've been wanting to sell them or something or other so I can get some money. But the more I think about it, the more like I don't want to do that. I don't want to separate with it. I don't want to part with it. Check out that darn blow groove, man. See the angle is put in there? Wow. Somebody gonna, you idiot, you're gonna cut yourself. And boy, it's got a thick spine. It's a big daddy. Yeah, so anyway. So you got this, the Suba's got like the shovel and the pitchfork design. And the hilt buddy end of it's got the same thing. It's got the design in it. And the wrap is what do you call it? It's cotton wrap, while the other one the Manuki Renshu Mokko Katana has the leather wrap, but it has the real shark skin though. Yeah, it's been through the paces. Cut a lot of stuff up with it. Yeah. What was he doing? Oh, okay. Watching dude on TV, Alaskan Last Frontier. Dude's cutting a hole in his roof or something. Yeah. Ran on. I like playing with big knives. See how long this one is compared to this one. Okay. Yeah, that's the Saya. And I watched some videos on there about how they do this. They carve them out and they sand them down, and they have two pieces, and they stick them together with wicker. They're pretty neat. This can be a really neat weapon too if you use it in the right way. At one point, I had a katana, Warrior Series katana, and I bought this separately. And like I said, I gave it away or sold it twice, 2 or 3 times, and I bought it back 2 or 3 times. And I'm not doing that again. It's the smallest nick right there. You can't even see it hardly. This, like I said, this is one tough katana. You can't hardly hurt it. I mean, it's strong. I've shot on all kind of crazy stuff with it, but mostly wood. You go chopping on metal, then you're going to get damage. But it's mostly hard wood or some kind of hardwood. Nice, very pretty, very elegant. Ching, ching, ching. But it's been sitting on my gun rack for a long time now, and I figured I'd just take it off and take a look at it and everything. Put my hands all over it. Need to put some oil back on it and get it all nice and cleaned up. But, it's like a shotgun, but this is not meant for shooting. But you handle it enough, you got to put oil back on it. Kind of curious. Let's see how this might look. Kind of sleepy. Let's see. So you can kind of tell the Kasaki on cold steel. It's like I said, it's longer, but when you compare it to this one right here, Kasaki on this one, the point part is slimmer, shorter rather. Kind of hard to see like that. Cut myself. This blade is a bit more robust. Cold steel is slightly wider than Renshu Mokko, whatever it is. It's a little bit fatter blade. I guess I got bored, huh? And we'll see that no more. Let's see what it looks like. I cut myself. You can see the difference there. There. See the difference? That Renshu Mokko Katana has a small Kasaki. The Warrior Series Katana has a big, fat, long one, and the blade width is a little bit more robust. It's a bit wider rather. Pretty neat. And that's about how they look. And that's about how long they, not counting the Suba, how long the handle is. So the Mosho Renshu Katana. It's a little bit longer than the Cold Steel Warrior Series Katana. But the Warrior Series Katana is wider than the Mokko Renshu. And it's got a longer tip, Kasaki to it. Carefully put these things down so they don't cut me. Nice. So, put some oil on before I go to bed, though. See, sometime when it's stuck right there. So what you got to do is you got to pull it out, put it back in, pull it out. There we go. Like that. But anyway, I had to show off some Bibles before I go to bed or something. I don't know. Beats me. So I'm going to end it right there. Some people might be interested in that. I don't know. They're not. But maybe I should have better lighting next time. Right? Well, that's it for now.